It's low key and I am. I say I am. You know who I am. Welcome to 5150 Island, nigga. Corey Holcomb is a bitch ass gummy bear, man. Let's start. Let's start right there. Let's start right there. Corey, whatever his middle name is, Corey Epstein Holcomb is a bitch ass gummy bear. Let's start right there. Let's start right there. Now, before we get into the audio, before I tell you what probably most likely 100% happened, especially when you overstand you're dealing with narcissists, between lead and a nigga ass law. That shit, I'm sorry, lead. That shit, Corey's nicknames for these niggas is fucking hilarious. What was it? Pushing your ass, fag. I mean, his nicknames for these niggas, bro. It's like a whole universe now. It's like Dragon Ball Z, but nigga Ball Z. Like, it's so fucking ignorant. It's almost like it's like poetic. It's like an art. Like, Corey Holcomb is so fucking. He's the definition. Like, if he was a class at Harvard or something, it'd be niggaology. You know what I mean? It's crazy. He said pedo ball Z. Might as well end the live right there, nigga. Might as well end the live right there. The reason why I call Corey Holcomb a bitch ass gummy bear is because he's so soft and he contradicts himself. For example, such a hypocrite. He doesn't lead with comedy like a Cat Williams. He doesn't lead with roasting. He doesn't lead with jokes. He doesn't nothing. His response and his initial instinct is always this street nigga mentality. He's always talking about, oh, I'll beat somebody ass. I'll physically harm somebody. I'll put hands on somebody. But then the other night he turns around and says, if you had a driveway like mine, you wouldn't care about catching a fade. Huh? Huh? But all he talk about is beating somebody ass, and now he talking about, oh, I got too much money to fight. Huh? ¿Cómo se llama? ¿Qué lo que? Adios mío. How you say pedo in Spanish, allegedly? Just 5150 Pedo Island, nigga. Hurricane said he afraid too. Unbelievable. Definitely hit the like button. We gonna get into this, man. But once again, disclaimer. Don't leave your kids. I was gonna do a skit. But don't leave your kid. If somebody confesses to being a fanatic of Corey Holcomb, if somebody says, I love me some Corey Holcomb, don't leave your kids around them. The 5150 Pedo Nation, don't leave your kids around them. Because Corey Holcomb said out his own mouth, it's documented. Corey Holcomb said out his own mouth, kid pussy is the best. There's nothing else I need to hear from an individual after you say some shit like that. Let's have a real conversation. So let's get into this lead attorney. He said, fuck that nigga. That nigga a bitch ass gummy bear too. So right now, you know, look, bro, Corey Holcomb is on the Mount Rushmore of narcissists, bro. I was birthed by narcissists, by a narcissist. You know, I've been in a lot of romantic relationships with narcissists. You know, I've had friendships with narcissists. I mean, I've been around, like, in my opinion, narcissists are like the cancer to this earth. You know, they're like tumors to this earth, or tumors to society, human interaction. Like, they're the worst type of people on the planet. Okay? I think even reptilians hate narcissists. Let's have a real conversation. right? Even Lucifer can't stand a fucking narcissist. But are narcissists even allowed in hell? Let's have a real conversation. Is there a heaven for a narcissist? Hell no. But the point I'm trying to make is the dude has I mean, you don't even have to be a professional to see that this individual, Corey Holcomb, he has multiple personality disorders. The dude is probably bipolar. He definitely has narcissistic personality disorder. He might have borderline personality disorder. The dude is traumatized, bro. Whatever he went through, me personally, allegedly, I believe he was fucking molested or touched at some point in time in his life, and he just never told nobody, or it never came out. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you, because after hearing everything he said about, you know, younger children and stuff like that, talking about 5-year-olds, how a 5-year-old could be a whore and shit like that, and, you know, asking the question, well, what happens if you spoon a child? What happens if you spoon a child with no clothes on? What? Come on, man. And people supporting that, people throwing their money at him. Oh my God. I think the nigga was touched, man. I think he had a traumatic situation that happened to him, and it bleeds through his comedy. Okay? Let's have a real conversation. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. And the thing is, if that shit came out, it don't matter. You know, it's a situation I was thinking about today. If Corey Holcomb was on camera having sex with a child, people would still fucking become members. People would still throw money at him. People would still support his channel. People would still go to his shows. Same thing with Donald Trump, Nick Fuentes, Candace Owens. It don't matter. We live in a world where humanity is like, and it's probably, I guess maybe it's always been like this, you know? But it's just a big ass fucking cult. That's it. And it don't matter who you are. It don't matter who you are. Everybody has the ability, especially with social media now, to create your own cults. Like Build-A-Bear, build a cult. That's what social media has become, you know. And if you somebody like me, it's hard for somebody like me to build a cult, because I don't want a cult. I don't want people to. I don't trust people that agree with everything I say. Honestly, a lot of times I tell it, if a nigga start agreeing with everything I say, I fucking sabotage the relationship. A lot of times I be like, why the fuck you agree with everything I say? I know I'm right, but why the fuck you keep thinking I'm right? Fuck wrong with you, motherfucker? Disagree with me so I can trust you. That's the type. I'm fucked up. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm fucked up. You feel me? I'm fucked up. But when it comes to this whole situation with the lead attorney versus Corey Holcomb, basically, lead attorney came up on there and he said, bro, here's the DMs, here's the receipts. I fucking DM'd your lawyer on Instagram. Your lawyer said, okay, if I want to talk to you, do a show with you, I have to go ahead and I have to get permission from Corey Holcomb. He came back and said, I'm cleared to talk to you. Now, unless this is all AI and shit, so apparently what Corey Holcomb's lawyer is telling lead attorney is, the nigga gave me permission to come on your show and talk to you about the Christina Payne situation. When you're not even supposed to, if something's legal, you're not supposed to be talking about anything. So I don't even, this all nigga shit. Once again, it's all nigga shit, right? And then Corey goes on his show and says, I never gave anybody permission to talk about da-da-da-da-da-da. So what I think happened was this. It's very simple, and you got to read between the lines, but here's the thing that nobody ever talks about either. Corey Holcomb's fans are stupid. The 5150 Nation, they're not intelligent people. I'm not trying to be disrespectful at all. I'm genuinely not. Because it's a lot of other words that I can use, a lot of other adjectives I could use to describe these motherfuckers. Okay? He said, I love how we ignore Corey as a Freemason. Could be. Who knows? But the point that there's a certain level of intelligence that his fans has, because look at the jokes that he makes. You know, so if Corey Holcomb says, you know, oh, I went to Iceland and let's just say I had a good time in Iceland, because referring to the context is, oh, the age of consent is 13 years old. And then you had this corny ass weirdo, goofy, corniest nigga. He up there with Nick Cannon, corniest niggas of all time. Terrence J. He was up there asking him, so I guess you took advantage of the laws. And then Corey says, let's just say I had a good time in Iceland. And then you had mad people in the comment section saying, what happened to Iceland? You need to make a t-shirt. I'm finna make the t-shirt. What happened in Iceland? And have Corey's face on it. Then you gonna sue the shit out. You can sue me, nigga. I ain't got shit for you. You have to get it from God. God, you understand? Even God, listen, man. You gonna have to get it from me. Oh man. So what I think happened is this: we damn near 12 minutes in. From dealing with narcissists my whole life. And then what is a narcissist? A bitch ass nigga, a bitch ass gummy bear that never takes accountability for their own actions. All they care about is their image and their perception of how people view them. And they refuse to be viewed as having flaws. They refuse to be viewed as being wrong. They refuse to be viewed as being weak. But their entire personality is that of a weak, traumatized, bitch-ass gummy bear. Let's have a real conversation. A strong person, a healed person, a warrior. That's the person that look you dead in the eye and say, you know what? You right. I ain't shit. I fucked up. I apologize. But a lot of us are raised by bitch-ass gummy bears. Let's have a real conversation. Niggas' parents is gummy bears. Niggas' grandparents is gummy bears. Let's have a real conversation, man. And as soon as you call out a nigga for being a fucking narcissist or a hypocrite, what they do, call you out your name, and then they want to fight you. Sometimes they want to murder you. Let's have a real conversation. Niggas don't ever, like, oh, what the fuck wrong with me keeping it this real? So what I think what happened is, the most logical conclusion is, if you read between the lines, I think lead attorney reached out to the lawyer. I think maybe before Corey Holcomb, because he said on his show, before Lead made the video criticizing, because it wasn't about Christina Payne, it was about the shirt. That's what everybody's not paying attention to. It was about the shirt with with Anton and his family, and Corey had his I guess his daughter and his wife with him looking like monkeys or something like that. Correct me if I'm wrong. And I think Lead made a comment. Lead in a nigga ass law made a comment that, yeah, maybe that was out of pocket. Something along those lines. That was out of pocket. He shouldn't have did that. That's what Corey got mad at. So I think what happened was, before Corey got wind or heard that video of Lee criticizing the t-shirt, I think that's he signed off. I think Lee reached out to the attorney. The attorney said, let me ask Corey. And I believe 9 times out of 10, Corey said, okay, you could talk to him. You know what I mean? And then I think, because there was some time in between where Corey's attorney or whatever, Jack in the Box lawyer, respectfully, he wasn't responding to Lee. It was a couple days went by or some time went by. And then when he responded, he said, oh, I can't talk to you. There's a gag order. So I think Corey saw what Corey felt some type of way. He don't want to take accountability. And I think he told his lawyer, he said, don't talk to that nigga. Fuck that nigga. I think that's the most probable thing that happened. If you actually stop fucking, you know what I mean, just repeating what everybody said, take a step back and actually like think about the mind of a fucking narcissist, you know what I'm saying? That's the most, you know, because a narcissist, as soon as you disagree with them, what they do? Switch up on you. Soon as you disagree with them one time, you every Disney villain ever in life. You know what I mean? In their mind. Let's have a real conversation. So I think that's what happened. I think Corey, I think behind the scenes, this is my, you know, allegedly, this is my theory. You know what I mean? But I think he signed off on it because his attorney told Lead and the nigga, he told him, I'm cleared to talk to you. And then some time went by, and then he was like, oh, I can't talk to you. And there was no real reason other than Corey changing his mind. So, you know what I mean? Like, so Corey's such a fucking liar, right? That he would come up on there and say, he'll tell half truths. That's what narcissists do. They tell half truths. So he won't come up on there. He's too traumatized. He's too weak. He's a bitch ass gummy bear. He don't have what it takes, the level of accountability to come up on there and be like, yeah, I did give him permission, right? Because this would affect his image. He not going to say, yeah, I gave Lee permission to talk to my lawyer, but then when I heard what he said about me, my feelings got hurt. I was in my fees. He's not going to say that. You know? Let's have a real conversation. So then he turned around and said, oh, I never said he could do that. I never said he could talk to him. Then he going to go up in there and say, I think he didn't respond because he know I'm telling the truth. And then he came out and showed the DMs. And so he's a fucking, you know, he's a fucking liar. In the words of Troy Terrain, he's a liar. Corey Holcomb is a liar and a nigger. And this is a gang stalker. This is a gang stalker right here. That's a gang stalker. Whole parking lot. Nigga parked sideways. Check me out. Want to see what I'm doing. Faggot ass, loser ass niggas, man. So anyway, that's my opinion on that. There's people saying, what kind of idiot, you know, wants to go back and forth with an attorney? You know what I mean? Like, but that's the thing. When you're a narcissist, it's like the Dunning-Kruger effect, right? These are all psychological disorders. You think you're smart. It's like a dumb motherfucker that truly believes they're smarter than somebody that's smarter than them. That's more intelligent. I mean, these are psychological disorders. These are mental disorders. I mean, these are personality. You fucked up. And you got some serious healing to do. Let's have a real conversation. You don't have to be an expert to know Corey Holcomb is fucked up. Okay, so there's that. Okay, so now we got to respond. This is the segment where we respond to this nigga that I damn near want to say he's a pedophile. And is giving sinful to P energy. Let's have a real conversation. It's crazy that this is a weird hill to die on, Reaper. This is a very strange, this is a very strange hill to die on. I don't know if he got the call. I don't know if you know what I mean? If Corey called him, right? I don't know what the fuck is going on. But with the snap of a finger, it appears that Jazzbo, aka the Reaper, he keeping it negative 1,000. And he over here defending Corey Holcomb. This is crazy. This is absurd. This is absurd. Okay. So I wrote a comment to the Reaper, and I said, pedo jokes are not dark humor. Joking about, that's not funny. There's nothing funny about that, because his argument was pedo jokes are subjective. Like comedy is subjective, and pedo jokes are dark humor. In what land? On 5150 pedo land, nigga. Okay. Oh, okay. On 5150 pedo land. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Right? So he responded to me. All right? It's the Reaper. All right? Once again, I haven't disagreed. I've been listening to this dude for a couple years. I never disagreed with him so far. This is a weird, strange, child abusive hill to die on, man. This is creepy. This is a creepy hill to die on. Let's have a real conversation. He said, low key, you my nigga, but the Reaper keep it -1000. Corey been telling these jokes for years. It may not be funny to you, but comedy is subjective. Corey told a joke like this about the baby bottle on Shaq's Comedy Jam, and watch how people laugh, and they said he's the funniest one to ever do Shaq Comedy Jam. I'm just keeping it a buck or a grand. He's made a living being a shock jock. And I said, Reaper, did you laugh when Corey said kids got the best pussy? He never responded. He never responded. See, I'm a keep it real, bro. I don't do the back and forth shit, but we gonna hold motherfuckers accountable, man. We gonna hold motherfuckers accountable. It don't matter how long Jeffrey Epstein had an amazing run. So just because Jeffrey Epstein had an amazing run, he did it for how many years? Does that make it right? Is it supposed to be normalized? So if a child get abused from the day they come out the fucking womb today 16, 17, 18, 19, to the day they die, does that make it right? Is it normalized? Is it funny? A child getting raped is funny? I'm on here sound like the police, man. Hit it. We got the audio. I'm over here sound like Whack 100, man. We got the paperwork, man.
I'm not ashamed. I don't believe the hype. I go against the grain, and I can see fuck shit when I see it. The Reaper keep it one.
Water style. Corey Holcomb said out his own mouth. It make me I start to get upset because I'm like, if I seen this nigga in real life, his fucking neck will detach from his head in Minecraft. His fucking neck will be over there, and the rest of his body be over there, because Corey Holcomb said out his own mouth, verbatim. He said, and they better never check my hard drive. He said, they better never check my computer. They gonna look at the browser, and they gonna see big dick in a kid. Literally what he said. He said big dick in kid. He literally said if they look at my browser, they're gonna see big dick in kid. That's funny? Bro, I'll play everything he said, man. Should I play it? I didn't even record it. My dumb ass, I ain't even record it. I didn't even record this shit.
This is some fuck shit, right? Because they trying to turn my man Corey Holcomb into like he's Jeffrey Epstein.
They call us conspiracy theorists. Never forget. When we utilize actual real life critical thinking and spiritual foresight, you know what I mean? They call us conspiracy theorists. Now this nigga talking about we attempting to hold this nigga accountable for the freaky shit he said out his own mouth. And now here they come. They They trying to, who is they? There is no they when a motherfucker is self-confessing. A nigga is self-snitching. Who is they? If he never said this shit, we would not be playing this shit. If he never said this shit, there's nothing to talk about. So who is they?
You know, to run his career. The Ripper keep it 1,000. Huh? Because all of a sudden now, Corey is Jeffrey Epstein because they done clicked him up
They.
off of some internet dark humor jokes, right? And they
Internet dark humor jokes.
know that.
So, saying kid pussy is the best, that qualifies as dark humor jokes. So is he allowed to? So what if he was a politician, or what if Corey was a plumber, or what if Corey was a teacher, or what if he was a doctor? Is it because he's a comedian? That's his professional title. That's his little matrix title, so he can hide behind that. What if he was a rapper? What if he was so when you're a comedian, it's okay to talk to say the things that he says. Like, you don't have to take no accountability at all because you have the professional title or career title or whatever the fuck. I don't get it, man. I don't get it.
The sheep will buy anything. The Ripper keep it 1,000. See,
And mind you, he just called us sheep. You see how they do this? It's like this, like, you got two types of people in this world. You got real conspiracy theorists and wannabe conspiracy theorists. This nigga up here called a critical. He calling critical thinkers and just real men that take accountability for their actions. He calling us sheep. He calling us sheep. That's crazy.
Jeffrey Epstein.
If you anti-pedo behavior, you is sheep, according to the Reaper.
Because they done clicked him up off of some internet dark humor jokes, right? And they know that the sheep will buy anything. The Ripper keep it 1,000. See, they know that they can clip you up on some shit and they can transform your way of thinking on some clips or whatever that he made off of some dark humor jokes. I heard one nigga say, well, when he was telling the jokes, he wasn't even laughing. Well, Corey always tells straight-faced jokes, and if you know Corey, he say if you got to laugh off all your jokes, they ain't funny, and he's built a career off of telling jokes with a straight face. You know, the Ripper keep it 1,000, but even though he's got the disclaimer in there to say that he's a comedian, everything is alleged or whatever, you know, these people will take it. You know, now he's a pedophile all of a sudden off of some jokes he made. You know, now Ari Spears was a real pedophile, right? But he dated him and Tiffany Haddish. But they did it to...
So say your man come over. So say Corey Holcomb come over your house or some shit. Y'all hanging out, and then your child come in the room, and then he ask you, "Hey, if I spoon your kid butt naked, what do you think will happen to me?" Would you laugh? That's what. So you would laugh. You'd be like, "Oh shit, nigga, you crazy, man. You crazy. You funny, man." You know what I mean? You go over Corey's house and he be like, "Hey, don't check my browser history." You might see a link that say big dick in a child. This nigga, woo! This nigga here, boy. This nigga here, boy.
Black kids, and they still got a career because the white power structure put them up to do that. The Ripper keep it 1,000, you know, and some people said it was a ritualistic type.
So this nigga, you be like, "Yeah, man, I'm trying, you know, you go out with Corey Holcomb to the bar, so you like, "Yeah, man, I'm trying to find something to go home with and shit." And then Corey be like, "Well, you know, in Iceland, man, they only got to be 13 years old." Blue moon, I'm dropping my blue moon. What the fuck? That's what I'm saying. And this is all in context of what he said. So you come home early and Tiffany Haddish and Ari Spears got your child doing a skit. That's real. Man, listen. That I feel bad for that kid, man. Whoever parents, man, straight to the gulag, man. Whoever those little kid parents, they had that little kid in a damn diaper. Then hundreds of thousands, if not millions of people seen that fucking kid, man. And people don't realize how real that trauma is, man. How long childhood trauma stay with you, bro. People kill themselves every day because they just can't get over certain types of trauma, man. People kill themselves every fucking day, bro, because they just can't, they don't have the capacity to get over it. They don't have it. But dog, that's funny. That's dark humor.
You know, but Corey Holcomb tells some dark, off-color, off-humor jokes, right? and all of a sudden, he's a big pedophile now. He play with kids. He do this. He do that. He's weird. He's this, that, and the other. Because I told you, the simps, the fairies, and these hoes is the ones that's coming after Corey. You know, the Ripper.
Let me replay that. I unsubscribed from this nigga. This is a very creepy hill to die on, bruh. So now I'm a sheep, I'm a simp, I'm a fairy, I'm all of this shit you projecting because you into some weird, you're into some weird dark humor.
Weird, he's this, that, and the other. Because I told you, the simps, the fairies, and these hoes.
I'm a hoe now
the
too.
ones that's coming after Corey. You know, the Reaper keep it 1,000. I'm not gonna lie to you.
All of y'all hoes.
Fly to you. And you know they want to run him because he talk about all this backdoorious shit and this, that, and
they want to ruin Corey because he said Dwayne Wade is gay, and Will Smith is gay, and basically every celebrity is gay. That's why they want to ruin him. Them niggas know they gay. Them niggas know they gay. You ain't stopping they money, you dumb motherfucker. Corey ain't stopping. Whose career has Corey ended? These are jokes sexualizing children. But wait, wasn't he talking shit about Dwayne Wade sexualizing his child? And all these other celebrities that's turning they children into different genders and all this shit? The dude has zero fucking integrity. You know? And it's just like, bro, I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Like, it's gross, man. It's, you know what? It's not even your fault, Reaper. It's my fault. It's my fault. I should have known better. I'm not allowed to have shit. Every time I like somebody, they do some dumb shit. I can't fuck with them no more. Every time I fall in fucking love, the nigga I'm with do some stupid shit. I can't love you no more. Every time I get, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's my fault. Every time I get some money, I got $500, $600, $700 in my pocket. Here go the fucking car. Here go, you know what I'm saying? Here go my kid. You know what I'm saying? Damn, it's my fault for getting money. It's my fault. It's my fault for existing. My fault, bruh. My bad. It's my fault for loading into the satanic simulation, demonic ass fucking world where I don't want to live in a world where people fuck kids. I don't want to live in a world where people think it's cool to make jokes about fucking kids. It's my fault. My fault, bruh. I'm sorry. It's my fault for having decency and morals and shit like that. Don't even worry about it, bruh. You good. That's basically where we at. When they stop calling them pedos and they call them minor attracted persons. It's my fault. My fault, man. My fault, bruh. You know what? I shouldn't even have said nothing, man. I should have just joined the cult. I should have just joined the cult. My fault, bro. Go ahead, bruh. She said they trying to normalize it. Man, niggas won't be happy, bro. Look. Check this out. Check this out. Grown men hollering at the girls. See, I never rode the bus, so I don't know. But this is it right here. This is it right here. This is what's happening right now. The government releasing the files slowly is a psychological test to see if the collective can be presented with this level of dark truth and still vote, still go to work, still pay taxes, still pay bills, still pay into the system. If the collective still do all of this bullshit, it's consent to not change any behavior when that level of evil is at the helm, is permission for them to continue. That's the magic. Consent. Damn. We didn't. I can't even look at a Slim Jim the same no more, nigga. I will fuck up a monster Slim Jim, nigga. Fuck is you talking about? Even though that shit like damn near $4 or $5, I will fuck up a monster Slim Jim. I can't even look at motherfucking jerky the same no more, man. I can't even look at jerky. They did ruin jerky for me, man.
Nothing happens over this Epstein stuff, you may as well give up on politics. If the fact that we now have confirmation that what the conspiracy theorists have been saying for years is true, that Pizzagate is real, and that there's no such thing as left and right, there's no such...
Wait. Now, I'm not a narcissist. I don't give a fuck about being right. I wanna have peace of mind. I don't care about being right. I just want to be surrounded. I want to dwell in a frequency of divine love and truth and be around people that we just on the same frequency. You know what I mean? That's where I'm at. I don't care about being right. But unfortunately, when you have a connection with source energy, God, Most High, whatever the hell, you don't have, it just, you know what I mean? Like, the downloads, whatever, it just happens. Like, the information just comes to you. You know what I mean? And it's like, the point I'm trying to make is, bro, we're fucking here. We're living in the time where people are fucking finally fucking saying the conspiracy theorists were right. But it ain't no fucking, it ain't no celebration. We didn't win the conspiracy theorist Super Bowl. This is the worst case scenario. A conspiracy theorist predictions being right is the worst case scenario. But don't nobody want to. You have the egomaniacs within the truth community that want to throw shame. That want to say, I told you so. Fuck all that. We right. That means this shit is over. That mean it's time to fucking put in work. That's what that mean. The fuck is you talking about? This ain't we ain't about to pop bottles and shit. You got people. This is the second. Andrew Tate just said, y'all conspiracy theorists were right all along. Amazing Lucas came out the other day and said, the conspiracy theorists, shit, they right.
Any repercussion at all. It's going to be discussed a little bit by a few people on Twitter, and they're going to continue doing exactly what they did before. If nothing happens over this Epstein stuff, if there's no mass raids, mass arrests, mass public trials, you may as well just give up on politics. May as well just give up. The system is so rotten, it's never going to be fixed. Even transparency isn't fixing any of this stuff. And the reason for it is not because the elites are actually so smart. It's not because they have all this power. It's because the crowd is apathetic. You care because you're on the internet, you're on Twitter. You might be watching this video on Instagram and you mention it to your friends sometimes. Well, by and large, nobody gives a shit. They've got us so distracted trying to pay our own bills, arguing with each other, have a problem with our neighbor over the lawn being mowed, don't like a black guy, don't like a white guy, don't like Mexicans. They put Bad Bunny in the Super Bowl. He speaks Spanish. That distracted most of you. What were you watching the Super Bowl in the fucking first place for? Who gives a shit? The fact that they can distract people so easily, they can divide people so heavily, means that most people at home are apathetic. They don't give a shit. If you walk around, I'm in New York now, you walk around New York and say, have you heard about the Epstein thing? Most people go, yeah, I heard. But they don't really care because they got to pay their bills and they have enough problems and they're stressed enough. And they weren't there, and it's someone else's problem to fix. They've got us so massively demoralized to the point now that every single conspiracy theorist can be proven true, and that you can know you are paying taxes to evil billionaires who intend on raping your daughters, and still, no one's gonna do shit, nothing's gonna happen. The system's gonna keep on limping on. And you're going to pretend that this Epstein expose sticks something. Oh, yeah, I'm sure Epstein was the only man who knew girls for the elites, I'm sure. Anyone who's been anywhere near the top, let me tell you, there's plenty of guys like him. Plenty.
And at the end of the day, the proof that all of them motherfuckers are pedos. One, they voted against the files coming out. They sat up there and voted against the people in whatever, the politicians, they voted against the Epstein files coming out. Get them the fuck off this planet, number one, allegedly. In Grand Theft Auto. Number two, Andrew Tate has way more followers than me. Why he not putting together a resistance or why he not trying to put together something? You know what I mean? Let's have a real conversation. He's a bitch. It's just like this weird energy, man, where it's like everybody is like, we're all the peasants. We're all just waiting for another person to do something. And then when you have situations like a Luigi or Tyler, was it Tyler? Who? Not Tyler Robertson. I can't remember the kid that shot Trump in the ear. You have situations where it's like, bro, these are people in a group, and they, you know what I'm saying? They getting somebody crashing out on them. And nothing, but there's no follow-up crash out, man. You know what I mean? Let's have a real conversation, bro. So we are people like me and you And it got dark. I'm done with this place, bro. I don't want to be here. It get dark. It's dark. It's not even 6 o'clock yet. It's dark. It been cloudy all day. It's cold. It's dirty. Fucking disgusting ass ice, snow I hate this fucking place, man. But we're people like me and you. We're children of the source. And these motherfuckers are children of the system. Let's have a real conversation. And we don't even, our spirits don't even dwell in the same vibration. Okay. And we can't save them. Let's call it what it is. He said, children of Baal. We can't save them. We can't save him, man. That's why if you up on here defending Corey Holcomb, that's all I need to know. That's all I need to know about you. I love polarizing moments because it tell you really like the person, the spirit of their, the wavelength of their essence. Let's have a real conversation where you really stand at. This is you. This is your essence. If you think pedo jokes are funny, oh, okay, thank you. Thank you. Get the fuck away from me. Thank you. You did me a favor. I'm grateful. Now, that's on me. I should have recorded. The shit that Corey said, because who knows? He might go around and start making copyright. He's too stupid to do that. Even that. He started doing memberships like what? He should have been doing memberships for the last 2-3 years. Corey Holcomb is dumb. He's stupid, but it's called the Dunning-Kruger effect, where you're a dumbass, but you actually believe you're smarter than people that's actually smarter than you. It's a fucking personality disorder, psychological disorders, man. He's fucking stupid. Just because you're popular, this world is crazy. Just because you're popular doesn't make you intelligent. Just because you got money, it doesn't make you intelligent. A lot of this shit is fucking luck and the combination of fucking just having an ignorant ass fucking fan base, a cult. The 5150 show has not been funny for a long time. The show itself, it's become like Tasha K. It's become like a soap opera. The show itself used to be funny. The show is not funny no more. It don't even like qualify as like a comedy show anymore. Let me see if I can. We got 10%. This motherfucker finna die. Let me see. If it's not on Instagram, I won't be able to find it. Damn. Damn. They put it up here?
I was in Iceland. Hey, you all had to be 18. I think it was 13, maybe 14. Yeah. That's a grown. The vagina been on this planet 14 years. I've said this before on the show also. Do you know if a woman 16 years old gives you a baby, that is going to be 16, 17, 18, 19. That is going to be one of the healthiest babies possible.
Every day I wonder why Corey Holcomb has a platform. I wonder why there's so many men that follow after the things he say, people that watch his podcast actively, and they really listen to his content. Because not only are you a woman beater, because that's on video, but now you're also on your own podcast admitting to be a pedophile. Because later on in the clip he says, "Oh, I don't even have young girls around me. I don't even like young girls like that." Of course you're gonna say that. Of course. But you literally just talked for 30 seconds and talked about underage girls, baby girls, as 14-year-old vagina. That's how you describe them.
When I was in Iceland, and you don't have to be no 18. I think it was 13, maybe 14. Yeah. That's a grown.
And Craig is up there. Craig is up there.
I've said this before on the show also. Do you know if a woman 16 years old gives you a baby, that is... Yes, my baby, happy 16th birthday. I'm sitting there at the counter. I'm like, what's up? She needs to get measured for a bra. She never been measured. I'm standing up at her. What's up, y'all? They say Corey Holcomb like I'm young. Ah, Corey Holcomb. They say you like I'm young. Yo. Everybody is called a media fire. What's going on? It's Uncle Scruff. Enough, they're in their prime. Now, have I seen some fine-ass young girls? Boy, let me tell you.
Yeah, I can't find. I gotta record it.
Never let a woman tell you, I slept with this other guy because you slept with somebody else. If it's not in a woman to sleep with other guys. That he claims, we're 13, 14 and ready.
At 13, you can have sex with a...
See, they not. This is on Instagram. They not showing everything. So I'll record it so that when we talk about it. But at the end of the day, the dude said out his own mouth. He said
That's how I was bred.
He said kid pussy is the best.
But if you bring war.
So I don't know, bro. I can't. Of course, I can't find it. I don't know why. Shit.
Everybody keeps coming to me and they're saying, man, what's up with your boy Corey? I was like, I didn't do anything, yo. I didn't do anything. Read Corey Holcomb is wild. Especially the nigga gay man. Oh, that's good. I never got the chance to talk about the Corey Holcomb video of him assaulting that woman outside the club. It was just a lot going on with the media. But I just ran across...
That's how you know this world is over, dog. That's how you know it's a dub. What in the world? What in the Michelle Obama? What the fuck? Michelle Obama, but she be putting Barack through the bed, boy. She be putting that nigga through the mattress, boy, talking him through it. They safe word is Chicago.
It takes a strong person to tell your mama, stop. You wrong. Yeah, you ain't a man till you... Hey, yo, y'all think y'all seen something? Check Corey Holcomb out. Yeah, I knew her daughter was a bust down. She got pregnant like a year after I moved out. She was 16. After I moved out, she was 16. I knew she was gonna get pregnant, goddamn, because she used to do shit. She used to do shit to let me know, damn, this is trying to get me in trouble. Her name was Tiffany. Right. All of you kids.
Yeah, she has a documentary.
That's the best. I'm saying. I'm just saying, in America.
Did you hear it? Did you hear it? Did you fucking hear this nigga?
She used to do shit to let me know, damn, this is trying to get me in trouble. Her name was Tiffany. Right. All of you kids.
Yeah, she has a documentary.
That's the best. I'm saying. I'm just saying, in America, most people only know what they know in America, but I've been to other countries, and in Iceland, I think the legal age to get with a girl is 13 years old. Oh, my God. Right, it blows people's mind when they hear it.
I gotta go, man. I gotta go make some money, y'all, but...
Right, it blows people's mind when they hear it. But in Iceland, I'll tell you, it's not a criminal. He's a normal guy in Iceland. I went to Iceland, and you just can't offer him money and gifts. And I thought that was so unfair that you couldn't give him nothing after you was done with him. It's too crazy. I'm not going to Iceland. So I assume you've been to Iceland and you took advantage of the laws. Is that what you're saying? I had a great time in Iceland. Wait, we're not going to go there. We're not going to go there.
See, all the while, man, we didn't even know. Let's miss. So, what's they...
So, you heard it right there. I'll get a better, whatchamacallit. I'll record a better whatever. Because, you know, I mean, I'm not up on here to fucking talk shit, bro. We just call it down the middle, dog. Because... everybody has their term, bro. Everybody's going to be judged by the creator and whatever. Some of us are going to be on the judge of, on the court of public, whatever the fuck it's called. But, you know, you want to call everything fair, man. We don't want to be biased. We don't want to be liars. We don't want to be deceived, you know what I mean? So I'm up out of here, but... listen, bro, if a grown man, anybody, if a grown adult, anybody, it don't matter if a kid say it, it's weird. When somebody say kid pussy is the best, and then you talk about, oh, I'm from the streets, I'm from the projects. This dude, bro, somebody got to run his paperwork, man. Don't nothing about this dude nothing about him is authentic. Nothing about him is consistent. This dude is a fucking loser, man. He's a clown, for real, you know what I mean? So, I'm going to catch y'all on the next one, man. You feel me? He said, I'm staying away from Iceland. That's like Kanye. He's like, why would you go to that island? You know? What happened? I'm about to go get me, if I really fucking just go full troll, I might go get me a t-shirt and get what happened in Iceland, Corey, and then put his face on it and then do like a whole skit, bro. Fuck around and go viral, bro. But it's just, I just don't be having the energy, bro. I be wanting to live my own life. I be wanting to fucking fuck with the people that I value and respect. You know what I mean? But at the same time, niggas got to get some paper about this shit, man. Shit. If we got to go viral for fucking trashing this pedophile, shit. What they call that, collateral damage? Hello, gay.